Good morning, everyone. I figured I'd sit down here for a few minutes in the witchy room. I haven't been down here much since Rocky passed, only because, this was our spot, He was down here a lot with me, so it's just a hard week of firsts, right? First time I cleaned the dog pen without him out there. First time I gave the dogs dinner without his dinner being included. First time down here without a fire and my buddy. Yeah, but I figured I'd make myself do this today. We put him down Monday, so I'm trying to get through it with grace, hopefully. But sometimes they're a little messier than others. So I'm feeling pretty good. So I'd like to ring in this session and invite the guides in and my buddy, if he's ready to communicate. And they say it takes about 3 days. So by tomorrow, I should be able to see how he's doing and who he's with and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to try like hell. So today, US Games sent me the Enchanted Wheel Oracle, written by Allison D. Nicola, and artwork by Sabrina Espinet. So, and this one I think is pretty safe to open on camera. There might not be any nudity in this one for the YouTube gods. So, let's see. It's a nice sturdy box. It's beautiful. I love that. Oh, I love the birds. Yeah, I'll try not to say love a lot. The Enchanted Wheel Oracle, elemental energy through the cycles of the year. Enchanted Wheel Oracle invites you to embark on a journey of self-discovery, elemental connection, and timeless wisdom. Focusing on the Celtic Wheel of the Year, this oracle is based on specific portal days with goddess teachings from the mystical land of Avalon. Oh, that's nice. The Enchanted Wheel brings the solar events and cardinal directions into focus, helping us navigate our own spiritual pathways, embrace the sacred wisdom of the seasons, and deepen your connection with the natural world. Includes 45 round cards with hand-painted imagery and keywords, and a 128-page illustrated guidebook. So I'd love to thank US Games for sending me this way. It's just a little hit of dopamine I need today. Working with a new deck. It's not much more exciting than that. So here we have the box. Beautiful. It's nice and sturdy. It's going to hold up well. And the cards. Oh, I like these backs. They're very simple. Let me see if I can get this open. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. I've seen a couple walkthroughs of this. I couldn't help myself. Because I knew it was one I would like. Not much. They're not edged. Which, I don't know. Maybe I won't edge them. We'll see. We'll see what kind of feeling I get. So, let's go through the guidebook first. Enchanted Wheel Oracle Guidebook. It's a cute size. Okay, we have an introduction. Is there a table of contents? Oh, yes. Introduction, Wheel of the Year, cardinal directions and elements, preparing the cards, oracle spreads, other ways to use the deck, the cards, about the author, and about the artist. Wonderful. Ooh, they're pretty. So there's colored images. They're all numbered, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. Love that. Oh, the unicorn. Oh, okay. So here I am getting carried away by the images already. Let's see. So it looks like we have an image and a full 2 pages of information. Northwest Samhain. Yeah, there's quite a bit of information. Oh, Cara Twin. I love her. She's one of my patron goddesses. Oh, I am just going to love this. And about the artist and author. And there's a couple notes pages back here. And yeah, let's see. Let's see what the directions are for them. I know some people, the directions are different. So, cardinal directions and elements. Yeah, she says here, in this deck, we follow the directions and elemental associations offered by the goddess teachings found in Glastonbury, UK. In different traditions and cultures, from Eastern philosophy and Chinese medicine to Western paganism and Native American medicine, the directions and elements have slightly different placements. What is most important is the overall understanding of the direction itself and how the element affects our experience in the world. Okay, so east is spring and fire, south is summer and water, west is autumn and earth, and north is winter and air. Yeah, that's definitely different than what I associate the directions and elements as. But that's okay. Oh, this is a lovely... I was just reading through this, and this is lovely. Preparing your cards. She writes, I like to do an invocation to call in the direction and the energies as suggested here. I call on the power of center, the divine, and my own intuition. I call upon the east, the direction of the rising sun, new beginnings, and spring. I call on the south, the direction of the midday sun, growth and summer. I call on the west, the direction of the setting sun, harvest and autumn. I call on the north, the direction of darkness, completion and winter. Please allow me to receive the perfect messages and insights for today. I ask this in full faith. Blessed be. Oh, very sweet. Okay, there's a 2-card reading, a 5-card reading. Wow. And other ways to use the deck, the cards. Yeah, and then we get right into the meanings and the images. So that's a great little guidebook. I love that. I'm looking forward to working with this deck. My incense went out. Can you guys keep this stuff lit? Oh. So let's get into the cards. They're beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I love the size. The size is terrific. Here's my Rider-Waite-Smith learning deck. So it's about, little. I love it. The cardstock is very thin. Hopefully it stands up. I think it will because it's, bending right back. So that's great. I love that. I love the size of it. And the imagery is beautiful. Look at the Celtic knots around the edge. Yeah, definite solar energy there. Okay, here we get into the images. Let me bring you down just a little bit and grab my coffee. I forgot my coffee. That's sacrilege. Okay, grabbed my coffee. Oh, yum. Okay. So, Wheel of the Year is the first card. Let's see if I can get my in frame. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we have all of the directions are here. The Yule is winter solstice, Samhain, Halloween, Mabon is autumn equinox. She has it all the way around. I love that. That's beautiful. North is winter solstice. I love that little candle with the pine cones, and that looks like Rowan, actually. It's inner space, reflection, and darkness. Beautiful. The air element, clarity, expansion, and breath. Kaliak, power, wisdom, and change. Oh yes, we've been having quite the few conversations the past few days. The mighty owl, intuition, prophecy, and clairvoyance. Beautiful. Feather smudge fan, clearing, ritual, and ceremony. Oh, that's beautiful. I would love to make a smudge fan. I have so many feathers. I should. I just usually grab a feather and waft or whatever. But a smudge fan, that would be beautiful to add to my collection of things. Rosemary, remembrance, protection, and focus. I love that. I love rosemary. That's one of my favorite herbs. Northeast, Imbolc, quickening, inspiration, and light. Here we have a Bridget's cross. Beautiful. 9 is white swan, creation, renewal, and grace. Oh, that was my word for the week, grace. Just because I'm an ugly griever. So I wanted to do so with grace this week to honor Rocky's memory. 10 is unicorn, imagination, joy, and purity. Oh, I've always been a unicorn person. Yeah, I wrote a story when I was little, and the unicorn's name was Dubo. Yeah, I wish I could find that. That would be interesting to reread. It's in my paperwork somewhere. Willow woman, flexibility, new growth, and deepening. Oh, that's my favorite tree, weeping willows. And red maples for some reason. I love red maple. Here we have East Spring Equinox. Balance, becoming, and equanimity. Pretty. All the tulips coming up, the baby robins. Love that. The fire element, inspired action and intensity. I love how she personified the elements. Love that. The artwork is beautiful. 14 is hair, sensitivity, gentle, and softness. He's cute. Oh, the phoenix, rebirth, renewal, and rising. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's all about that transformation. Healing wand, sacred tools and practice. Wow, I have to say that is a gorgeous wand. Hazel woman, wisdom, trust, and strength. I have never met a hazel tree. No, I've never seen one. But it seems like it would be a very wise tree. Southeast, Beltane, partnership, growth, and fertility. Oh, and they have the maypole. If you guys have never danced around a maypole, I highly suggest it. It is so fun. It's hard not to bump into each other. But when they're all woven around the pole, it is so beautiful. I find it so lovely. Rhiannon. Oh, beautiful with the horse. Yes. Freedom, lover, and guide. Oh, she's beautiful. Her horse is beautiful. I love her bridle. Earth fairy, grounding, earth, and presence. Oh. Oh, she's sitting amongst the ferns. Isn't that fitting? I have a fairy grove out back that's full of ferns, and there's always sounds in there that I can't. They stop as soon as I walk out there, so I just love them from afar. Dandelion, oh, my favorite flower. One of my favorite flowers, that and sunflowers. Rooted, persistence, and cleansing. Yes. Oh, so cleansing. It's a diuretic. I use it for transformation spells. It's great for blood pressure. Yeah, that's wonderful. Persistence and cleansing. Yeah, persistence for sure, right? They can grow anywhere. They're so resilient. South is summer solstice with a pentagram. Manifestation, brilliance, and activity. Beautiful. The water element, emotions, flow, and healing. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Lady of the Lake. Creation, magic, and legend. Oh, she's beautiful. Her hair is like the water. It's gorgeous. And she has I don't know whether it's a sword or a cross on her chest, but that's beautiful. The Chalice Well, sanctuary, peace, and stillness. Beautiful. Mermaid, myth, authenticity, and fantasy. Great. Southwest Llamas. Oh, and they did the corn dolly and the wheat weavings. Oh, I love that. I tried to do that and I couldn't. I sucked at it, but abundance, harvest, and bounty. Yes. I haven't made my corn dolly from the corn we grew yet. That's something I could do this today. Ellen of the Ways, guardian, ancient, way shower. Song thrush, voice, poetry, and life. Oh, they're so tiny. I wonder how they make it out there in all the elements around them. Sunflower fairy, illumination, playfulness, and fun. Oh. I love that both of my favorite flowers are in here. Chamomile and lemon balm. Positivity, protection, and cleansing. I love lemon balm in my tea. Bob keeps a weed whack in it, though, so I can't keep it. He finds it every time for some reason. I should mark it out so he can't, put a little fence around it or something so he can't think it's a weed and weed whack it. West is autumn equinox. Completion, release, and change. Yes, lots of releasing. Earth element, stability, support, and connection. Here we have the green man. We have some mushrooms and some acorns. Love that. Lady of Apples. Oh, beautiful. Beauty, sweetness, and love. That's one of our favorite activities in the fall is to go apple picking, have apple cider donuts. That's what that card brings up in me is the apple picking time when the kids and I go, Bob and I and the kids, we go apple picking for the day and have sweet treats and go for a walk and just play amongst the apple trees for a little while. It's a nice way to release and let go and visit. Fox, ingenuity, observation, and shape-shifting. Oh, they're crafty little things, aren't they? I love fox. They're beautiful. Mugwort, dreams, intuitive, and healer. I think this is going to be one of my project plants this year. I don't have mugwort. I don't enjoy the taste of it. It tastes horrible to me. But I do like it for like when I'm going to scry or, have a deep channeling session or when I do automatic writing or any of that. I love, especially the crystal ball. I love to have a cup of mugwort tea. I mainly choke it down, but it's okay. It's a plant that I need to have in my garden. It's in my apothecary, but it's not in my garden. So we're going to change that this year. Mushroom Sprite. Oh, so cute. He's adorable. Or she's adorable. I don't know which it is. I don't think it matters. What an adorable being. Simplify, grow, and nature. Oh. I could totally see her sitting out back in the forest and just watching all the stuff we do here at the house. Northwest is Samhain. Ancestors, spirit, and grief. Yes. Yeah, this Samhain was tough. Caradwyn. Oh, I love that. Yes. She's one of my patrons. She was the first one that came to me. So I work with her often. She and Frigg have stepped forward this winter, and Frigg, for the first time, I'm learning some things about her and There's not a ton of information historically about Frigg, so it's more about Freya, which I guess is sort of linked together, just different parts of the world, different areas, I guess. But yeah, her and Frigg have come into my practice this season. So regeneration, source, and alchemy. Oh, bat. Perception, shadow, and courage. Oh, I wonder what this plant is. I don't know off the top of my head, but I love bats. The sickle, cutting cords, quickness, and action. Beautiful in the wheat. You, woman, death, immortality, and the other world. Yews are beautiful. I don't have a yew tree. I don't know as I've met a yew tree in person. I don't know. I don't remember. Raven, mystery, messages, and second sight. Oh, beautiful. I love ravens. I haven't seen a raven around here. We have mainly crows, but they're my friends out in the yard that come to visit for treats. Morgan Le Fay, power, legacy, and Fay. Beautiful. She has a beautiful crow. Raven, whichever. I think it looks more like a raven on her shoulder. I'm not sure what is sacred to her. I haven't done a lot of work with Morgan Le Fay. Center, self, inner quest, and knowing. Oh, these are beautiful. I love the artwork. I love the size of them. And they're all different colors around the edges, which is fun. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, they're all different colors. Beautiful. Let's see how they shuffle. I am loving the round decks. I had one round deck. Now I have 3 round decks. And I like them. They're just easier for me to shuffle. These little decks I love. And they're shuffling great. Overhand shuffle. And they're kind of glossy, but not super high, I guess. High gloss. I would love a matte finish. But yeah, this is great. So pretty. Love it. One more shuffle and then let's draw a card and read it. Okay. Can you give us a card, a message for today? Something to help us on our journey today. Oh my God. Ancestors, spirit, grief, Northwest Samhain. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. It's so fall, right? So what a fitting message. 38. Okay, let's look in the book. Let me bring you out a little bit more. Whoop, wrong way. Wrong way, Clyde. Okay. Northwest Samhain, ancestors, spirit, and grief. The great wheel turns into the diminished light of the Northwest in the cross-quarter holiday known as Samhain. We know this period in modern life as the time of Halloween, Day of the Dead, or All Hallows Eve. As a symbol in many cultures, it points to the honoring of ancestors through celebratory rituals, which include leaving food out to appease the spirits. It has also been associated with the natural world cycle of death and letting go. Mid-autumn gives us the symbols of the bat, gourds, and late-blooming apples as the last harvest before we look toward the barren days ahead. So much of the energy of this direction points to the other worlds. We can see the completion of the growing cycle on the earth, and we reflect on the completion of life cycles of those who have departed the earth plane. The Druids honored the god known as Samhain, who oversaw the souls that no longer inhabited the physical form. This can also feel like a dark time energetically as we are moving into more nighttime than daylight. No matter where you are today in real time, this message shares a time for you personally to connect more deeply with the ancestors. By choosing this card, you can now tap into the wisdom, guidance, and company of those who are in spirit. This card may be directly related to souls who have crossed over and now hold an important place on the other side of the veil. It may also be an invitation for you to explore the wisdom of the ancestors who lived way before your time. Ancestral wisdom is rising here on the earth, and by turning into that energy, you can awaken more of your own inherent wisdom and mastery. If you have felt drawn to the time of Samhain through the year, it is a call from the other worlds to listen, sense, and notice their presence. This message also represents the emotion of grief, which relates to loss. Make time to honor any grieving that you have not processed. It is through this action that growth can occur. The northwest direction of the wheel is associated with the burying of the past. Any grief you may be experiencing may be healed with the addition of forgiveness. Statement is, ancestral wisdom is calling me to seek and listen. Oh, I love that. Oh, there is a statement for each one. I love that. Wonderful. Let's see what we could pair these with. I don't know. I don't know what would be great. So let's see if we can find something. This is my Wizard's Tarot. Or the Witch's Tarot, I should say. I didn't know if this would go. I haven't had this deck out in a while. I tend to reach for it when I'm grieving, only because this was my first deck. This is the deck that feels like home to me. It's very familiar and comforting. So yeah, I've been using this one quite a bit lately. Past few days. Oh, I do think it goes. I think that it would give a good reading. Aesthetically, not so much, but I do love it. I don't know. Maybe. Let's try another one. The second one I have is the Druidcraft Tarot. I thought this would go lovely. It's similar artwork, coloring. My goodness. Okay. Here we go. If I can get it lined up right. The Ace of Wands with Mushroom Sprite and King of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Center. Self in a quest and knowing, and the Two of Cups. Here we have the Ace of Cups, Bat, which is perception, shadow, and courage, and the Five of Wands. I do like these together. I think they go very well. Yeah. Ace of Pence, Ace of Swords, and Smudge Fan. Oh, I do like this together. Very much so. Beautiful. One more. I haven't had this deck out in a while. I haven't used it much, and I love it. I don't know why I haven't reached for it. It seems like the tarot that are in my bags, I reach for less than the ones in the boxes. I'm not sure why. I need to like label them. So how do you guys tell what deck is in what bag? Other than remembering the bag, right? Is there a way that you label them or anything to know what's inside? I would love to know that. But I figured maybe the Crystal Visions would go with this. The coloring is fairly similar. And I bet it would read well. This deck is great for readings. The Chalice Well, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. I do like this together. What a beautiful combination. Aesthetically, they're gorgeous. Oh, Unicorn, Nine of Swords, Unicorn, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, right. When you're in this space, you need to embrace that unicorn, right? Remember all the joy and the pure things in your life and all the things you want to accomplish and do. Don't get stuck in that bed with all the swords around you. The Magician, Willow Woman, and the Ten of Pentacles. I love that. Yes, I think this is my favorite together. The Hanged Man, the Kaliak, and Nine of Pentacles. Yes, we have a winner, I think. What is your favorite? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Yep, I love it. I think this deck and I are going to get along so very well. And I'd like to thank US Games for sending it out to me to explore and play with and give you guys a peek at. All the links will be in the description if you would like to get this deck. I believe it's due out in December. So I will put the link. I think there's probably a pre-order link that I will include down below. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for the support that you've shown and the love and thoughts that you've sent to the family and Rocky. And yeah, it's nice to have friends to grieve with. You know, a lot of people knew him from the channel, and he'll be very missed. He left a hole here at the farm at Crow Garden that we can't seem to get past yet, but it's a work in progress. So until next time, I'm wishing you so many blessings. Thank you all for being a part of my life, and bye, friends.